Here with Marty Jerson at Ping headquarters. Marty, we're talking G410 irons. There's some pretty good improvements in these.
Yeah, so the way we treat our G series irons is we treat it as if we could only design one iron, it would be our G series iron. So we're packing a lot of perimeter weighting, high inertia performance into this club head, and rethinking how we do our weighting process when we custom build these really unlocked the ability to do what's a lot of fun, which is like more forgiveness and a smaller head size. So these don't have what our traditional CTP weight. We've actually moved the discretionary weight into the low toe, counterbalanced with a weight in the hosel. So we can think about it more like a barbell. So all the weight's even more towards the perimeter. And in freeing up that weight, we were able to drive the MOI of the head, or the stability, up by 8%.
So that's fairly significant in the golf club. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a ton. So the MOI is equivalent to, if customers remember, our G Max iron, which is a very wide sole, large iron. We're packing so much performance into this that it allowed us to streamline the head a little bit. So now we've taken about 10% of the offset out, so players have really just fallen in love with the look of this iron and the playing position. We've shortened the blade length a little bit. We've made the profile a little crisper around the edges. So for a game enjoyment iron, this is going to have a lot more appeal from a size standpoint, and some things to help it sound better as well.
Yeah, it sure does. And the sound was the other thing. You know, I hit these today, and the sound and feel does not feel like a game improvement club.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of our biggest challenges, is to design a distance-minded iron that, number one, sounds good, and how we achieve that is through a multi-material, more full cavity, aluminum and elastomer co-molded badge design that fills the entire cavity. So we're using that for damping. And number two, the hard thing to do is produce really good distance control and really good gapping through your set, something we really focus on out there for today's golfer to help them play better golf on the course. So the distance control comes from our core eye technology, and the way the face flexes during the impact is that even though these have a little stronger lofts on them, the top rail relaxes and catapults the ball up in the air. So a 30-degree 7-iron acts like a 32 or 33-degree club during the impact interval. Very unique technology.
Yeah, and that's interesting for a lot of people. You know, they say, oh, you're making lofts stronger, but in reality, it's the technology that unlocks that ability.
Yeah, so peak trajectory in irons, a lot of it's driven by ball speed. So not just the initial launch angle, but if you can send it out with more speed, it's going to climb more in the air. So we're using ball speed, and we're using our core eye technology, things of that nature, to launch it high. Then we can allow you to hit a 7-iron where you would normally hit a 6-iron. And because you have more loft and a little shorter shaft, you can hit it closer to the hole. That's kind of the whole idea there.
That's an ideal combination, isn't it?
Exactly.
Well, Marty, thank you. These look great. New G410 irons from Ping.